Institute 193 collaborates with artists, musicians, and writers to document the cultural landscape of the modern South. They are celebrating their 15th anniversary by raising funds to celebrate the next 15.
I love that. So Keelan and Reba join us now to tell us about the Institute and what fundraising efforts you can get involved in. So thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about how we can get involved.
Okay, great. So we launched our fundraiser this past Tuesday. We're about 15% at our goal. Our fundraiser page is available on our website. If you click donate, it'll take you right there. And we're celebrating with different perks for our patrons. So we came out with a brand new hat with our logo. It's green, just like these walls. Some postcard sets by Case Mahan, an original 193 t-shirt.
Yeah, and a lot of original art from artists that we've worked with over the past 15 years. So right now there's a couple of different really nice photograph prints that you can get, and then later as the fundraiser goes on, we're going to be releasing some one-off paintings and drawings by different artists that we've worked with in the past.
All right, let's talk about Institute 193, guys. What is that?
Institute 193 is a contemporary art gallery. We're a nonprofit. We have 2 locations in the north side of downtown. We're on Limestone. In 2009, the first location was opened, a really small gallery, and we worked out of that for several years. We have exhibitions every 6 weeks. We have a new exhibition. We show basically all different kinds of Southern contemporary art. So we have photography, painting, sculpture, tapestries, and different textiles. And this year we've had a lot of installations that have combined a lot of those different mediums. So we kind of try to act as a stepping stone for a lot of young artists or older artists who are just getting started in their practice, so that they can get a lot of exposure and then hopefully go on to bigger and better things in their art careers.
And help them kind of steer them from the beginning is what you're saying, the right way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've also always had a big focus on publications, so we put a few of our books out here. As Reba said, we just released this postcard set with a local photographer here in Lexington. So that's another way that we just try to drive engagement with these different art practices, and sometimes you can see the exhibition, and then if you want to dive more into what the artist is thinking about and working on, we'll try to provide a book or a set of images or something else that you can have and take home with you.
And so you were telling us a little earlier that a lot of those funds has helped for the first 15 years, and now the funds that you've received are going to help for the next 15. What have you used those funds towards?
A lot of it is just directly supporting the artists.
Okay.
So, you know, the installations cost money, and we have to do different things, shipping and just payments. Because we're a nonprofit, we do sell a lot of art, and most of the art that we show is for sale, but it's not our main focus like a commercial gallery would be. And that's really nice because it allows us to select artists based on just the relevance of their work, how interesting we think what they're doing is, rather than just having to focus on what we think will sell, which is particularly difficult because, you know, we're not in New York or Chicago where there's a big market for contemporary art buyers. So we try to show stuff that we think has a real potential or is really relevant to different kinds of conversations happening in society today. And so we try to offset the costs of those people making a really world-class artwork by just directly supporting them rather than relying on art sales. Also publications, you know, obviously that costs money to make, so a lot of donations will definitely be used for just releasing those products and getting the kind of startup costs associated with that. And then we also host a bunch of events. So we always do like a still life club where different people will come to our gallery and practice drawing and painting together. That's a really nice event that we do every month. We host a lot of music and film screenings and all sorts of things. So really the donations just go to keeping the space going, keeping everything free and accessible for people in the community.
I love that.
All right, and one more time, if we want to donate, how do we go about doing it?
You go to institute193.org, click donate, and or go to the link on the screen, fundraiser.com/193 turns 15.
Yes!
That's right.
Yes!
We appreciate what you're doing with the art community. Thank you all.
Thank you.